Hi everyone, welcome back to my class once again. I hope your studies are going on smoothly. In this video, we will study a new topic from chapter number 1. Okay everyone, get ready for the lesson. Keep your pen, notebook, and those who have your textbook also ready. Make a silent prayer and let's begin the lesson. Standard 5 EVS 2. What is history? This is our third video. In the last video, we studied the scientific method of history, the use of scientific method at different stages of history, the source of history, and also the different types of source of history. Now, in this video, we will study history and us. This is 1.3 of chapter number 1, history and us, we ourselves and history. The study of science helps us to find the answer to many questions. For example, environmental science studies the problems of degradation of environment, pollution, etc., and looks for their solutions. Okay, the study of science helps us to find answer to many questions. The example is given here. The environmental science, that is our EVS, studies the problems of degradation of the environment, pollution, etc., and also looks for their solutions. Area of study. Just like the environmental science, every science has its own area of study. So, history studies events of the past. Okay, just like the environmental science, EVS, every science has its own area of study. So, history studies about past events. Result of human action. Individual or collective action of human beings have consequences. They result in an environment that may be either favorable or unfavorable for the progress of the society. So, individual, that means single, a person single, or collective in a group, the human beings come together and do any action. This action got a consequence. They result in an environment. So, whatever action is done by the people individually or collectively got some consequences, and that result in an environment that may be either favorable or unfavorable for the progress of society. It can be good for the progress of society, or it can be not good for the progress of the society. We can see the consequences here. For example, people of the village join together and do farming work, all help one another, the village make good progress. But if they do not come together, do not help each other, okay, it puts obstacle in the way of the development of the society. If the people of the village join together and do the farming work together and they help each other, so then the society is going to make good progress. But if they did not come together, if they did not cooperate with one another, if did not help each other, then it will become an obstacle for the progress of the society and its development. You can see in this picture, in these pictures we can see the collective human action, some consequence. You can see here people are collectively, they come together and doing the farming work. And the other one you can see there is the picture of a riot. The people set everything ablaze. So these are the consequences of human action. Study of history and progress. The study of history makes it possible for us to study what is and what is not favorable for the progress of human society. Okay, the study of history makes it possible for us to study what is good and what is not good for the progress of human society. Okay, what is favorable and what is not favorable for the human society. So the study of history will make us understand that. The study of history, again, it provides us with the guidelines about how we should behave today in order to shape a good future. The study of history provides us with the guidelines about how we should behave today in order to shape a good future. So the study of history can help us in a different way. If we study history, then only we come to know about this. If we do not study, then we are not getting this information. So when we are studying history, we are getting lot of informations, guidelines that is going to help us to make good progress and good future in our life. The study of history makes it possible for us to study what is and what is not favorable for the progress of human society. Thus, history provides us with the guidelines about how we should behave today in order to shape a good future. Life stories of great people. So, while studying history, we also study about the life stories of great personalities like Mahatma Gandhi, APJ Abdul Kalam, Mother Teresa. So, like that, great personalities, life stories we study in history. Life stories of great people while studying, okay, we narrate lot of stories. By telling us the life stories of great people, history inspires us and motivates us. We can see when we hear the stories or when we study the stories of great personalities like Mahatma Gandhi, APJ Abdul Kalam, Mother Teresa, and like other great personalities. Okay, the history while we are studying, it inspires and motivates us to do something great in our own life and to help the society and help our nation. By telling us life stories of great people, history inspires and motivates us to do something good. By studying history, we come to know, okay, while studying history, we also come to know a lot of things. We can see a few of things are given here. We come to know about the give and take that taken place between our own and other civilizations. By studying history, we come to know about the give and take that taken place between us and other civilizations, about the progress of human civilizations. By the study of history, we come to know about the progress of human civilizations. We come to know about how people's life went on changing from time to time. From ancient time, the life of people went on changing, and we reach at the present day. So, by studying history, we come to know how the people's life, the way of life that changed, that went on changing from olden times to the modern time. History and us. So, this was the topic what we started. Every village, city, district, state, and country has its own history. The same way, the earth, mountains, water bodies, the animal world, mankind, all have their own history. Okay, we studied a lot of things by studying history, what information we are going to collect in our life. Okay, in our life we also get more information. Every village, we are living in a village, so when we say we are living in a village, that village got a history of its own. Every village, city, district, state, okay, this all got its own history. And the country, our country, India got a great and rich history. State and the country has its own history. Every village, city, district, state, and the country has its own history. The same way, not only the state, not only the country, but the earth got its own history. The mountains, water bodies, the different oceans, mighty rivers, all got its own history. The animal world, the variety of animals live on this earth. The animal world got their own history. Mankind all have their own history. The different people, they live in different continents, they have their own history. So history gives us lot of information required for our life. So every village, city, district, state, and country has its own history. The same way, the earth, mountains, water bodies, the animal world, mankind all have its own history. Science and history. Every science has a history. Every science has a history. It tells us of the many scientific discoveries that brought about important changes in human civilization and the scientists who made those discoveries. Every science has a history. So, different sciences that we study, all the sciences, they got their own history. It tells us of the many scientific discovery. The science tells us, while we are studying the history of any science, the science tells about many discoveries of taken place in that scientific field. Discoveries that brought about important changes in human civilization. While studying the science, the history of science, we study about many scientific discoveries taken place and what changes that brought in human civilization. We also study about the different scientists who made all these scientific discoveries and helped the world to progress, helped the science to develop further. So science also got a history of its own. Every science has a history. It tells us of the many scientific discoveries that brought about important changes in human civilization and the scientists who made those scientific discoveries. Okay, now here are a few questions. Go through these questions and it will help you do a proper revision of the lesson what we studied today. Let's see question number 1. What does environmental science study? So in the beginning I told you EVS studies something. Okay, you watch the video again and see what I said there and note down that. What does environmental science study? Question number 2. What does history study? Question number 3. What is the result of individual or collective action of human beings? What is the result of individual or collective action of human beings? Give an example of collective action of the people which lead to the development of the society. So I have shown one picture of a group collective action that help for the development of society. In the other picture, it was shown which got destruction to the society. So you have to mention any one action, collective action of human beings that can lead to the development of the society. It is not necessary you must only write which I showed in this video. You can write another experience from action from your own experience From your own viewpoint, you can write down another action of the people, collective action of the people that can also do for the development of the society. What guidelines does history provide us? What guidelines does history provide us? And the next question, what does history do by telling the life stories of great people? So I hope you all understood today's lesson. Watch the video again and write down the questions and answers and do your studies nicely. Okay, everyone. Until we'll meet in the next video, bye and have a nice time.